Hello, and welcome back to ActWres Stage here on the 5 Star Network YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, Sondre Björn. With me today, as always, is Velkej. We are a podcast all about ActWres Girls AWG, this weird and wild promotion that we are currently watching. um, Velkej, how has your September been?
I expected to be better. It was not great, personally, but I can safely say that Artist Girls is making my September much more interesting than it's supposed to be. Much more
Yeah.
interesting.
As per usual with our recordings, we are like a couple of days in. We are like 10 days into October,
Yeah.
because ActWres Girls like to have like a show to end the month. Their last show of September was on the 30th. They had 2 shows in September, and of course, the first show of October will be in 4 days in Korakuen Hall.
It's
Uh,
it's combination of their scheduling plus their uploading schedule plus our real life schedule.
yeah.
And Sondra has like 3 or 4 or 5 other podcasts, so we have to
Wow.
yeah, I know exactly. So
Because
we
it's
have to
true.
fit in our busy life schedules. Uh, this probably hour and a half or 2 hour recording that we are about to do today about a
True,
lion.
true. Yes, yeah. So before we review the 2 shows that happened in September, we have to talk about the news that broke at the end of the month. We have to, because we are just going to make references to it throughout the episode, so we have to bring it up now. And that was that at the end of the month, on the 30th of September, they announced, probably, it was like a couple of hours after their last show of the month. They announced that Princess Tenko, the like sponsor they have had coming around on the shows ever since like the summer, like June, I think.
It did. I think first she showed up for the Marigold show.
Yeah, which was in June.
Yeah.
So she owns a lion.
Yes, a white lion, and
Yes,
the lion's name is a king. Is king.
yes,
It's a lion king.
yes. Um, so Princess Tenko's white lion king has been appointed the AWG commissioner of the King of Ring Entertainment Championship.
Yes, as
And
we all predicted.
as we all predicted, the King of Ring Entertainment Championship, which we will now just start calling the Lion King title,
Yeah.
uh,
Or the lion belt.
or the Lion Belt, will be a secondary title in ActWres Girls. The deciding match for the title will be between Mari and who is it? It's Mari and Sakura
Yeah.
Mizushima. And yeah, what do you think of the Lion King title?
Okay, so imagine you are a promotion. You are a promotion that has around 25 active performers. Imagine you are a promotion that usually books around 16 people on their shows and have like core roster of veterans and specific rookies that they want to put on every show. Then you have a lot of other performers that cannot be on all of your shows or either out of because nobody wants to see them on those shows, see points matches, see
Yeah,
trying to book tickets through the wrestlers and so on, or they have another commitments like Yui Tencho uh, does her voice acting. Maybe Yufa is doing her entertainment parks acting. She acts like princesses and so on at Disney.
yeah,
Or I don't know, maybe Mari is training ninjas. She literally does that. Uh, but she's on all the shows. But imagine, maybe she cannot make the show. So instead of taking like 2 people who are your constants on all of your shows. For example, Midsummer Breeze, imagine that. Or maybe Twin Star, which is me and Ayano Irie. And making them
Or
tag team
Mari and
champions. Yeah, and making them tag team champions.
Yeah.
So instead of that, you randomly create a new title, which, by the way, your singles champion is confused about because she said on Twitter that, there's a new title that's been created while I was away. I don't know what is it about, and there is no tournament about it. So, and then they randomly kind of made a one-day tournament because they did 2 singles matches on the last show, and basically 2 winners are facing each other for the title. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was the September. That was September. Actor, our champion, was in the USA. The person who should theoretically face her, who had all the momentum to face her, lost all of her matches, and then
And is now back to the previous match.
yes, exactly. And we are running back the previous match that she got all of her momentum in. So
Yes.
is September a weird month that we will remember as the month of the Lion King? Maybe, hopefully. Will we forget everything that happened in September in like May or June next year? Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so. But I will forever remember that they had the perfect opportunity with Marino, and
Yes.
they just did nothing with it.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Before we started recording, I told Sondre that I think ActWres Girls currently is the worst book promotion that I'm following, I'm watching, or I'm keeping up via podcasts or news. Because I don't have time to dedicate like my watch time to watching the promotion. But I think it's the worst book promotion from what I read or hear. I
Yeah.
think WWE that chased me away by their bullshit is better booked right now than ActWres Girls is because it's nonsensical.
Yeah, it's it, it certainly is rough. Some of
Very rough.
these shows, like it's entertaining enough. We do our best to like be invested in it, but it's starting to get really hard for me, especially. I felt like they squandered what they could have done with Marino this month, and just defaulted back to someone who was in opening matches this month and not winning them, not being the one getting the win, and she's still getting the main event in Korakuen. Yeah, yeah,
Which is what I call the worst book promotion because they have they had only 2 shows between those 2 Korakuens.
yeah.
There were people who were coming from the Korakuen with momentum.
They had 3. They had the one at the end of the August
Oh right, yeah,
with
yeah.
like 30.
That was that had the awful rerun of the
Yeah.
unit match, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I completely put that out of my memory
Yeah.
because that was very, very rough.
Yeah. But we can start to review these 2 shows from September. The first show was in the Ice Ribbon Dojo, or as they called it, the Wrestle Budokan, which was a bit of a funny name to call it, because they can't say Ice Ribbon, I
No, they
guess.
cannot say that. They some promotions call it Wrestle Arena.
Yeah, yeah.
It's on Cage Match. It's used as Warabi for some reason. I don't know what Warabi is. I think
Yeah,
that's the like Wrestle Arena shortened, and is how it's pronounced.
I
So
guess.
the uh, the Japanese letters would be Warabi. Would be read as Warabi probably.
Yeah. This show
Yes.
was on September 14th. They nicknamed this the Rainbow Road series, as all of these shows actually get nicknamed, but this had a special like header. If you go, you'll know you'll reach the top. And the poster had a finger up, very much hinting at Asahi, which is good. Very good.
Yeah, it was her birthday in September, so
That is also true. Yeah.
yeah, it was the closest show to her birthday, so it was like and it was Obon was to that was in August. I think they had the other show before or rather after Obon, so that would
Yeah.
be the case.
So the opening match was Midsummer Breeze, Natsuki, and Nagisa Shiotsuki facing Alice Ano and Hina Torio, two recently debuted rookies. 9 minutes and 59 seconds. A dolphin swing from Nagisa gets the win on Alice. Yeah, this was some fun stuff to open the month. I think we got to see more of Alice here, and more of Hina Toro.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Hina.
what
Yeah.
did you think of this match?
So I think it's the best test that you can give the two rooks to run against Midsummer Breeze, because it's a tag match, so it's not all like the pressure is not on either of them, and
Yeah,
they have both Nagisa and Natsuki to support them and to lead them through the match, because both Nagisa and Natsuki are right now basically veterans. Uh, Basically similar to what Ayano area was when Nagisa debuted. So this is Nagisa helping Alice and Hina, same as Ayano was helping Nagisa back then. I think it was a good test. One interesting note that I will bring probably up multiple times during this show is that uh, even though the venue is very small, it has excellent acoustics. And if we have something that Actors Girls is really good at, is at really good sounding strikes from some of them. So
yeah,
Nagisa and rather Natsuki kicking either of them sounded horrendous, and I
yeah,
mean that at the most positive way I can say. It sounded like she was murdering those two. It was so good in that way.
yeah.
Um,
And
although
like this is a
although
simple match to do
yes,
for the
exactly. It's
rookies.
like you have two rookies surviving onslaught from Nagisa and Natsuki. Sometimes you get a hope spot by the other one from the tag team running in and kicking one of the veterans. And I am not sure if I'm going to sound dumb or smart. This is the first time that Nagisa won with the power bomb. Is it or not?
Um, yeah. I mean, it
I
was a
think
dolphin,
I'm
like
not sure
dolphin
if
swing
she.
power bomb.
Oh, sorry.
It's a dolphin swing power bomb.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm not sure if she put it out before, but
yeah,
power bomb is not a move actors girls usually use
yeah, that's true.
because they don't like wrestlers don't trust each other that much, and
It's, it, it,
it's
it is funny because when you think of like moves that actress girls aren't doing, and then you just remember back to Miku, who was just pulling out any move and like any time.
yeah, but that's Miku.
But yes, yeah,
That was
continue.
Miku. That's she's special. I mean, like, Nagisa who debuted 2 years ago is now using a power bomb to finish people.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like she's veteran now. I will never call her anything else because it's been 2 years.
Hey, are you ready for her to do the Styles Clash randomly?
Yeah, I'm very prepared to for anyone else to do the Styles Clash randomly. So we have Natsuki not winning not winning the opening, not winning the opening match.
Yes, on the winning side, but not picking up
Yeah.
the win.
So that's what you mentioned,
Yeah,
which we'll get at the end of the show.
yeah, yeah. Moving on to a three-way match: Kyoko Iwai versus Kian Ren versus Yufa. Two actress killers in here with Kian Ren 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Kyoka in AY wins with the Onisumi. Yeah, this match just happened for me.
Yeah, I know. It was booked for me.
It was booked for you.
It was booked for
Did
me.
you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. It's Velkej core match, so it's fine. I will probably enjoy every match that Ganran is in. So and Yufa is in, and I have to suffer Kyoka. So there's that.
Not the last
Uh,
time this month.
the match was weird. It's confusing. It was confusing because they shifted allegiances multiple times between all three of them, and
Yeah.
it's a freeway, and freeways are always messy unless you do unless you properly do the Tokyo Joshi Pro way of freeways, where you have the one person that's on the outside all the time, and it's not like getting to be involved in the duels spots, which could have been done in this match with Yufa being on the outside between Kyoka and Kianren, but they did not do it because they do not know how to do proper freeway match. I don't know who
Yeah.
structured this match, but it was badly done. I enjoyed it in places. I do not like that Kyoka won, and I do not like it even more because we had repeat booking of Kyoka and Ren on the next show, which also was nonsensical and basically was not even continuation of the same story because uh, it was Kyoka winning.
Yeah.
So if we knew that Kyoka and Ren will be getting another match, why would not Yufa win? Why would you not give win to Yufa? Why would you give win to Kyoka, who cannot
Yeah.
win at all?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So we are standing in place and not doing anything. So basically, we had a previous title challenger not winning her match in the opener, and her tag team partner winning the match with a new move, and then we had someone who cannot use her winning a freeway, and then running the Yan Ren, rather Ren-san and Kyoka match as a singles next show.
and don't worry, that it's not the last last time we're going to talk about
Yeah, it's not
momentum
good.
killing on this show.
It's not good. It's
uh,
not good.
the next match was a 3-on-1 handicap match. It was the superhuman Asako army, Asako Miya leading the army of Shiaoba, and a recent guy, one of the recently booked rookies, uh, debuted rookies, facing Mari. Of course, this was the match that Asako promised she would be managing to lock in her new move, which was an octopus stretch, which she managed to do. Mari ended up winning the match though after 11 minutes and 59 seconds when she tapped out Asako to a Mari Magic Manji hold, which is, of course, as you would expect. But this was actually pretty fun. Asako got beaten up for once. Shioba and Eris the guy, they just kept pushing her into the match and saying, "No, you have to wrestle."
Yeah,
And she also did some surprisingly good stuff in there. It was serious Asako for
yeah.
some points of the match.
There's I have I'm frustrated with Asako because unlike the previous match, this match is structured well because it's Mari in the match, so she knows how to do a match, how to make a match like this
Yeah,
work. Unlike those three, um, so this match worked. Like it worked properly. You had Asako trying to attack Mari before she got into the ring, Chiaoba and Erisa pushing Asako into the ring, making sure that she actually wrestles, not like the previous match where she tagged in Chiaoba only when she felt like Mari is on her back foot.
yeah,
On the in the previous handicap match. So, and then like when she was to beat up Chiaoba, also got in, was able to somehow like both Chiaoba and Arisa was able to like get Mari slightly wore down, and then Asako got in, and then she finally hit her move, so she finished her story.
Yeah.
Which put pin in that because we are going to come back to that for the next show.
Yeah, we'll get back to this Asako
Yes,
bit.
it's it's not good, Sondre. It's not good about the booking of
Yes.
this of the month.
Yeah.
So
Asako.
we had this satisfying ending of this story,
Yeah.
which kept Chiaoba in ring with Mari, which I thought was the purpose of it.
Yeah. But
Silly.
after this match, Asako challenged Mari to a singles match.
Yes.
Big note there, and that was booked for the last show of the month, which we'll review in a bit. But then the next match, the semi-main, was Ayano Irie and Hinata Senya of the ActWres Killers versus Riko Fukunaga and Sakura Mizushima of the ActWres 5, this Hero Gun. 16 minutes and 3 seconds. Sakura Mizushima gets pinned by the Teardrop Angel from Ayano Irie to get the ActWres Killers the win. I don't remember this match going this long. I remember not really liking it, so I guess that's why.
I'll tell you why you do not remember it, because we were all in pain and we were very much suffering in this match. This is the
Yeah.
longest match on this show, and
Yeah.
it has the worst rookie in the bunch in Hinata. And I know who will not work hard for the 70 people in the audience in Saitama.
Oh,
Why should she?
watch.
And I'm sorry, but Riko Fukunaga and Sakura Mizushima will not save this match.
They
Especially,
tried.
like, Sakura cannot save this match. She can't.
Yeah, but they tried.
I'm not sure if they tried, actually. I
I mean, Sakura and Ayano, that was the story in this match.
yeah, it was the story. It led to the next show, but
Yeah,
like it's
but it
16
was a rough
minutes.
match.
Sondre, 16 minutes.
Yeah.
16 minutes. We have Nagisa Shotsuki and Natsuki in opener for 10 minutes, but we get Ayano Irie and Hinata Senya in the semi-main event for 16 minutes. I'm talking about the booking. Like, we are talking about the booking. I'm telling you, the booking is real bad. And we will not talk about this match because I also do not have any notes, because I think the only thing that I remember is that I wanted to smash my head into the wall.
After match, Sakura asked Ayano for a singles match. She said that she wants to go higher, but she lost to Ayano and she has to beat her. It's like it's me's two underlings going against each other. That is the story here. Like, because me, who isn't here, she wasn't on any of the shows this month, which was kind of sad. She was definitely missed, and it's like a little story between these two. Like, they are her two tag team partners from the last 3 years, and it feels like Sakura was mad at Ayano for passing her by and being a heel.
And being heel, specifically being heel, not being
Yeah.
a twin star.
Moving on to the main event, the match we all thought was gonna be the moment where Marino laid down the challenge to ActWres Killers and challenged Act, but ended up just being her getting owned by Maru and tapping out to the stretch muffler after 30 minutes and 4 seconds in the main event here. A good main event, like, technically, but a very disappointing result and honestly disappointing direction.
Imagine if for last 3 months, since June, since the latest restart, we had this building momentum behind Marino Saihara. We get her as the main character immediately after Killers formed, like facing off with Maru, with Act, taking up the beating. She got beat up for a month and a half.
Forming a unit.
Yeah, she formed her unit, and they kind of won some, lost some. And then we get into the Korakuen Hall, where she is in the semi-main event, and she triumphantly wins the semi-main event elimination match, which was a very good match. That was a very good match. And then a month and a half later is facing against one of the leaders or the veterans of the Killers in a match that presumably would have pushed her finally to the real actual main event slot. But no, we will prolong the story. The story must continue. She will lose the match and she will ask for one more chance again. Because we do not want her, I think, in the main event of the Korakuen.
I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What do you think? Why do you think they decided to not do the obvious?
I don't know. They might. I mean, they are running. This match. After this match, it was set up that they are running ActWres Killers versus the ActWres 5 once again at Korakuen. Because Mari in this match used a weapon. She didn't fight seriously. Marino took, like, she had a problem with that. Said that the ActWres 5 will crush the Killers. And maybe they are trying to build her up as much as possible. And like maybe the goal here is just to make her the biggest babyface by having this like long, very, very long drawn out feud where she eventually maybe Act will be like, hey, before you can face me, you have to beat every single member of the ActWres Killers. Maybe that's the story, and
it's a horrendous story, Sondre.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
When you said that like made me shake my head.
Every show after Korakuen on October 14th will have Moreno in a singles match against someone from ActWres Killers.
That's bad because she cannot beat Mari like that cheaply. She cannot beat Ayano that cheaply. Just like that's not good. That's not good.
That would be it would be. But like, what else are they doing here?
I think they realized that they should not have given the title to Act, and she's willing to lose to Natsuki, but not to
Okay.
Mari.
Okay, I can see that. I guess.
Yeah. Which, by the way, also means that we will have. I hope that Natsuki's winning on the next Korakuen, because that would mean that Korakuen
she has no momentum. Yes.
Year-end Korakuen would have been Mari with the secondary title and Natsuki with the main title. So maybe that's like to protect to be sure that Natsuki is able to draw, is Mari with Mari help is able to draw the crowd for the Korakuen at the year end. Like it's 29th, there will be like 200 foreigners who will come to the show.
Including me.
It's the show at Korakuen, so people who come before the like on 29th or 28th.
Hey, maybe they're holding off on Marino challenging for the title until the year in Korakuen, because that's when she will have the most point standings, because all of the foreigners will buy tickets through her.
That would have been interesting, but the foreigners will buy the tickets through her anyway.
Yes. Okay, so, but yeah, this main event here on the 14th was decent. It was
It was a very fine match with a bad finish.
yeah. Maru like Maru has been on such a good run this year.
Yes,
Like
yes.
it's crazy how
Yeah,
just
she
good she is.
she has turned from a wrestler who wrestles to a gimmick to
Yeah.
reliable tag team wrestler to reliable singles wrestler who will not wow you with a great performance, but will deliver extremely good match. Like she
Yeah.
will have a good match against anyone.
Yeah.
Which
And
is you need that. You need person like that to be stable, great hand to deliver very good match every single
you,
time.
you know what's really funny is that Maru said that she hadn't done a German suplex in 18 years until she did it to Konami, and now she has just started using the German suplex.
Decided that it's a good move. Yes,
Yeah,
German
it's
suplex
very
is a very
funny.
good move. Yes, it is. It's a fun move to use.
But yeah, let's move on to the last show of the month on the 30th in Shinkiba First Ring. Uh, it was the road may be rough, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very
Okay, it's very rough, but I'm not sure if it's beautiful or not.
a fitting name.
So this show, in Shinkiba First Ring, they have started. Something I've noticed is that they have started to not announce their attendance.
They announced some attendances when they got really good attendances. They do not. They have not been
But
announcing all the attendances.
there was a time for where they were announcing it like
Yeah,
every
but they
month.
decided to not do that anymore.
Yeah. But again, another show opening with Midsummer Breeze against Rookies. Natsuki and Nagisa Shiotsuki of Midsummer Breeze faced Arisa Nagai and Nanami Togi. This match was just like the last one, and with Nagisa picking up the win with the Dolphin Swing powerbomb on Nanami. And yeah, it was fun. It was like everything we said about the previous opener on the last show is pretty much the same here.
Yeah, the best part of the match was the entrance of Arisa and Nanami because Arisa dances and Nanami plays behind her with her bass. It's
Yeah.
really good. That's like the best part of the match. Uh, Again, Natsuki not winning the match in the opener against the rookies.
And this was on the 30th. Like 2 days later, after this, they had finalized the Korakuen card. She made the challenge after this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she didn't win the match.
No, she did not. Worst book promotion again.
Yeah, yeah. It's so weird. I don't understand. Like, for like Nagisa should have been the one challenging.
Because she won all the matches for
Yeah,
her.
she actually won the matches. Natsuki has no momentum.
No, she lost the title match and then she did not win anything.
Yeah, and we'll give our predictions for that match when we preview Corkin. But yeah, I really like Arisa Nagai. I think here she showed even more that she has all of the personality, and she also has the athletic capability.
Yeah,
So,
she does have that.
like, I think if this woman continues to train with Mari, she will just get better.
That's it's very similar to what we saw with Nagisa
Yeah,
2 years ago. I think there's like the crew of Nagisa, Sakura, Naru, and Chiaki. Like those were people that we all knew that they will be good,
yeah,
and we can see that they are really good right now.
yeah. Uh, but yeah, this was fun. And as I said, Natsuki basically just said that she has gotten better between Act being away. Really, you have, uh, and she wants to challenge Act again with all of her heart and soul for the points belt. Should be mentioned, for the points belt was started to be a thing here. So I guess we'll go by the assumption that the Lion King title won't be a points title belt.
Mm, I don't think anyone knows.
Okay.
Look,
It was just
the,
something I noticed when I read her
the
promo.
the hard issue is that the promo was done uh, before anyone in the attendance knew what she was talking about before,
Yeah.
because the video was put on Twitter after the show ended. So
Yes. 3 hours
nobody
after the show ended.
nobody knew why she talks about the points belt because there was no other belt existing before that. Nobody knew in the attendance, actress girls.
But yeah, Act said yes. I guess because no one else had asked her yet.
Yeah, then she came in at the end of the show and was there just standing
Yeah.
wearing glasses and on heels, so she
And
looks like
then
she's a giant.
moving on to the biggest match of the year, the Ice Showdown, the Ice singles match. We had Kyoka Iwai versus Ren. It says Kian Ren on the card, but it was Ren.
Was ran with camo pants. Yes,
Yes.
I was so happy that this match was happening, and then she came out with camo pants, and basically my heart broken. And everyone can
Um,
hear, because we were watching in voice chat. Everyone can hear the sound my heart made when she came out in camo pants.
and this match had the exact same finish as the three-way, with
Yes.
Kyoka hitting the Oniasami to get the win on Ren after 6 minutes and 51 seconds. Yeah, why did this happen? I don't know.
Oh, Sondre, I don't know. I don't know. Kyoka has 2 wins now over Ren.
Yeah, yeah.
For her, I guess
Honestly,
she's going to challenge for the title.
Kyoka.
You cannot hear my completely blank stare that I'm staring with like 1,000 yard stare somewhere into the distance. No, Kyoka will not challenge for any titles.
Okay. Ren.
No, she cannot also challenge for any titles because
Oh,
she's not winning matches. So,
yeah. I mean, that is
What?
not so great neither. So,
yeah, yeah, I know.
but yeah, I mean, this was it was a match.
It was
I
a match. It took 7 minutes of my life, and I am never getting those
like
back.
Ren. Why is Ren doing Ren here?
I
She
don't.
should be key on Ren.
The I don't understand. Like again, I don't understand ActWres Goes this month at all. Like I am usually able to read like patterns and stuff like that, but they are not doing that. They're like doing everything wrong.
Speaking speaking of something that is very confusing, out of nowhere,
Out of nowhere.
this next match was Rico Lee. Um, this match was a special singles match. It was Rico Lee in the one child Lee Kun do all an assassin from Japanese women's wrestling appears, and that assassin was Tomoko Watanabe. Just showing up.
Yeah, Tomoko Watanabe. And
Uh,
last man standing match, so no pinfall victories.
yeah,
Which was a spot in the match where Tomoko Watanabe tried to pin Rico Lee, but the referee had to tell her that it's not a pinfall match. So she argued with the referee, and then Rico Lee jumped up on her back and choked her out.
yeah, with the angry murder guillotine.
Yes, in front of
Yeah,
her husband.
yes.
Then, then Tomoko Watanabe husband was there, the white-haired man, and he was very scared for his wife's life. And then everyone was very scared for her life, so they pulled her out from the ring. and then he put her on his back and collapsed because he's a weak man. But Tomoko Watanabe woke up in between, so she put him on her back, and then she marched out of the ring, marched out of the venue, calling for a doctor to save her poor husband.
Yeah.
So the best part of the match was the finish, because that was really fun. That was actually funny. The rest, the rest of the match is one note joke that works once or twice in the match. So the match should have been like 2 minutes long at most, but it's 8.5 minutes.
Yeah. It's
That does not work. The joke does not work.
it is kind of funny though that this like, well, I wouldn't call Tomoko Watanabe a legend, but like she has been around. She like this woman wrestled in Senyon.
Let's click on her statistics. So match
Yeah.
statistics. I'm sorry, my browser is fighting against me because I'm asking too much things of him. Match constellations, only singles matches, submit. So she has lost one singles match in 2024. She has lost 3 in 2023. She had 11 of them.
Yeah.
She has lost 1 in 2022, 3 in 2021. She has lost none in 2020. She has lost 2 in 2019, and then like 1 or maybe 2, and she had more than 10 for like 3-year period. 6 singles matches. Last time she had more than 15 singles matches was in 2005, and she has lost in total 6 matches, singles matches. So yeah. If I click on matches and filter out just singles matches, so let's see who she lost to. Mayumi Ozaki has beaten her at the Marvelous year-end show in Shikiba for the title
Yeah.
in 2023. Mayumi Ozaki. So Rico
Yeah.
Lee and then Mayumi Ozaki.
Yeah. That was a terrible match.
Before that, someone called Nanashi, which is, I think that is comedy match. That's comedy. That's the ghost of Hibiscus Me. So she
Yeah.
lost to a ghost, and then before her, she lost to Chikayo Nagashima for the title. That's on the 15th of March of 2023. And then she lost to. Oh, there's a match that we can compare this to. So in 2022, basically 2 years ago, she lost to Itsuki Aoki in 10.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I think comparable. That's
Yeah, that's
comparable.
comparable.
That's
That's
comparable.
comparable.
In 2022, yes, Itsuki
It's
Aoki.
so funny, though.
Yes.
It is so funny that Tomoko Watanabe came in here to get owned by Rico Lee, and her husband had to come in and try to call the ambulance.
Yes, and then collapsed himself because he's a weak man.
Yes. And, and apparently, Tomoko said, like, after, when she realized that her husband was trying to get her out, she said, "You came to take me home." This was a dramatic match. Very dramatic. Yeah. I don't know about
dramatic. The finish was really, as I said, the finish was really good. That was funny. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But I am over Rico. I hope she's.
Yes, I am also over Rico Lee. I am very over.
But
This
I was the same about Greta Sacco a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So that will mean that next year we will still be talking about Rico Lee. Okay.
Yes, we will.
Thank you. Because when the Suck has found something that he thinks works, or that worked like for 2 shows, that will stick with him forever. It seems like.
And by the way, we still got a shot to the outside of the ring where a Drunken Master Asako was training.
Oh yeah, true. Moving on to the match of the month. ActWres Killers, Maru and Haruki Ishikawa versus Marino Sahara and Naru of the ActWres 5. 12 minutes and 51 seconds. The sky blue muffler to Marino Sahara got the win for Maru. This was just a great tag match. There's no other way to say it. This was just really fun.
I think Ichigogo right now, for me, are the most exciting tag team in whole of ActWres Girls. I think Midsummer Breeze, because Midsummer Breeze is being used to train rookies, is not as exciting to me as Ichigogo, because whenever they team up, they deliver. I feel like they are the best. But that's because I really love how how insane Naru is, and she gets to shine in the tag matches. She does not get to shine as much in the multi-woman matches where she is slotted outside of these tag matches. So this is what she shines at. Similarly to last year when she was tag teaming with Mari in their tag team. I really hope that Marino can finally do the assisted moonsault with Naru somehow, some way. Please, let her do it. Mari, do not be jealous. Let Marina and Naru do assisted moonsault, please.
Yeah, and like this, it's so fun. Like this reminded me of last year. Sometimes, like this reminded me of, or like earlier this year. It's just you were sitting there. You just had a silly match that kind of hit, kind of didn't, and then you get this match, and it's just out of nowhere. They just do great wrestling.
Yeah, it's like when Natsumi's Sumikawa, Natsumi Shozuki, and I don't know, Gochika and faced Misa and Asahi.
Yeah, something like that.
Brickoli choking out Tomoko Watanabe.
Yeah.
Like that's, and then Mari beats Great Asako, and then Sakura Mizushima beats, I don't know, Irie. Like you could have had this exact same show and just put that match that I said there, or maybe without not Asahi and Misa, but Asahi and Cat Mask, or Cat Mask and or Naho and Misa, and you had like this. It would have worked. One of the biggest surprise is that Haruka Ishikawa is that those two matches where she like ruled were not accidents. She is really good, like really good. I don't understand why she's so good. Like
her as a heel is just perfect.
Yeah, and she had a new she came with the hood up. She looked really cool even.
Now she just needs gear to match that
I
that
don't
hood.
think she wants to do. She wants to make the expense.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But like she's still resting in the gear that she has always wrestled in.
Yes, for 3 years now.
Like the hood is cool and all, but like, wait, isn't the hood? I think the hood is Kira Ann's old hood.
Yeah,
actually.
that's possible. Yeah, it works with her, but it works for her. It works for her. So this is like. You said it's match of the month. It's undisputably match of the month. It's the best match of 11 matches that we had this month. It's I would not recommend any match of these two shows. Maybe watch the rookies with Midsummer Breeze. Maybe.
Yeah.
Would you recommend that to someone?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You get to see rookie development.
Yeah. The first, their first matches, and Midsummer Breeze is good. So, and then this match. I would not recommend. Maybe Maru versus Marino. Yeah, Maru versus Marino is recommendable. That's a good match because, look at Maru, who had such a long break and now is doing this really good stuff.
And again, Marino seemed even though her momentum got killed this month, she still is one of the most interesting wrestlers in this company.
Yeah.
Even though her momentum has completely stalled down, she's still like her matches are still the interesting parts of the cards.
Yeah.
But we move on to the singles match that was set up on the last show. Mari versus Asako. But it wasn't Asako Mia, it was Great Asako. So we had Actors Killers versus Actors Killers here, which had us very confused during the match. 10 minutes and 34 seconds. Naruko Otushi gets the win for Mari on Great Asako. This match started off with Great Asako basically just attacking really early and just brawling ringside, putting on some green stuff on Mari's face.
She used her hands, so Mari was unable to.
That's also true.
And then she threw Mari onto the chairs.
Shouting "Mama" at her at some points.
Yes.
Which was weird. But yeah, such a confusing match.
The thing that made the match like much better than it was than it had any right to be was the baby faces of Chiaoba and Arisa. Was that Arisa, right?
It was
yeah,
Arisa.
Arisa, yeah. Arisa helping Great Asako to beat up on Mari. So basically, they were holding Mari's legs while Asako was painting Mari's face green. They were like gripping her. They were helping Great Asako with everything. It worked. The match. This was the best Great Asako match in really long while. But there are pitfalls for the Great Asako matches since Killers started, and that's that she is really good at like projecting menace and threat, so you can kind of buy that, and then she breaks the match and this suspension or disbelief by doing the comedy spots, either the missing Shining Wizard or doing the moonsault or the elbow or like the comedy spots that Asako had as a comedy wrestler. So she takes this like intense brawl and kills the intense brawl. Again, that's the thing that I've been complaining the whole time since the Killers. On every episode, when we talked about Great Asako, I complained about this, and I will complain about it until like she stops doing that, and then I will praise it because I think without those spots, this match would have been so much better. Imagine if like we never got into the comedy and like the Asako comedy. Like if we stayed in the threatening Great Asako and then Mari beats her, like without the botched in air quotes botched moonsault or the Shining Wizard, that would have been so much better. Like when she did the Shining Wizard, Mari has still her hands tied behind her back. Like she could have done like real Shining Wizard and like pinned her, attempted to pin her. Mari would have kicked out and got out of the bonds, and it would have worked much better. But she had to do the comedy spot, and it broke the match again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's nothing more to say here. Mari ended up just owning her in the end anyway. So, it's funny because like there are so many things you can do with Mari, and I wish it wasn't Asako. Luckily it looks like they're moving on from that. I would be mad if they do a King of Ring Entertainment match between these two, but it would probably it seems like a perfect V1, I guess, with the established story here. I realized that while we were talking about this match that this will definitely be done again.
Yeah,
for that time. Sadly. But moving on.
Maybe Asako will finally find a weapon underneath the ring.
Maybe. Moving on to the main event, which had Ayano Irie of ActWres Killers versus Sakura Mizushima of the ActWres 5. This match ended after 10 minutes and exactly 1 second when Sakura Mizushima won with a 120% schoolboy, smiling schoolboy. Yeah, fun match. Exactly what it needed to be. Sakura going over as she should. They have to. I mean, we said it on the last episode. They have to build up other members of the ActWres 5, and this just makes sense. What did you think of the match before we talk about the post match?
This is the match that Ayano Ire actually tried in, because she
Yeah.
had people there who came for her.
Yeah.
We could hear them chanting her name and like being and supporting her, and we heard also like people who chanted and supported Sakura. So like the atmosphere was really good for the match. It is, but there's still like the ceiling on Ayano Iria's singles matches, and I don't think she can break through the ceiling, even against who was she? It was against Miku, wasn't it, in Osaka?
Yeah.
She had a title shot against Miku in Osaka, and it was like the worst. Was that the worst Miku title match?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
easily.
she has the ceiling, and I don't think she can break through the ceiling because that's what she is, who she is, and that's fine. Because this is just Shinkiba. Doesn't matter that it's the last Shinkiba before the korakuen, whatever.
No.
Uh, but it was a fine match. I'm fine with the winner. I'm fine with Ayano not. I'm actually happy that Ayano did not win.
Yeah.
Because I think you need Sakura to step up, and I don't outside. And I think Sakura is a good choice out of ActWres 5. If you are not doing anything with Marino, using Sakura is the way. It's like the best choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, um, I think Sakura is more popular with the fans than Naru is.
Yeah,
Like Naru is the work. Like we love her because she is a very good worker. But Sakura is also like the one who was in Update Plus. She got fans through that, and I feel like she's a more marketable wrestler right now. I think if they would be willing to give Naru something, they could probably make her more marketable. But
yeah,
I,
probably. I think it's part of the thing why Naru is not working was that when there was a chance for her to start working, she was the baby. And
yeah,
I'm not sure about the baby stuff if like that was too much, even for the people who come to the show there live. Maybe that was too much. Maybe it was too sugary, too much. Um, maybe not. Maybe I'm projecting my own dislikes onto them. I don't know, but like maybe she has lost the momentum there. Then like she was stuck with Mari, and Mari always overshone her, and maybe she just doesn't want to. Like, do you remember the Natsumi Sumikawa and Mari promos that they kind of shoot? They kind of traded shoot promos on each other.
yeah,
Shooty promos about the young people not being willing to challenge Mari or something like that, and
yeah,
Natsumi saying that she needs to change stuff there. Maybe Naru is one of those people, but like
maybe,
Naru has been the Mari wrestler. Like the whole time she is in Mari's acting crew. She's the space pirate. So
yeah,
like, and she's been there before she debuted. So before before the previous restart. So like, I don't know. I don't know why Naru is not like shoved into the. Like she even like before the killers, she was cutting the promos about the ace positions.
Yeah.
Like it was her, it was Naru, it was Marino, it was Natsuki, and it was Mari and Act cutting the promos against them. So it was like she could have been in the spot. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it is.
But Naru, I just the last thing to say about Naru, she's one that if she actually wants to be a professional wrestler, like if she wants to do professional wrestling, I think there's probably somewhere else she can go that would bring her more success. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably. And she's just 30, so like she
Yeah,
still has at least like 4 or 5 years of high quality in ring wrestling,
and
and then
like
probably is going to get kind of slowed down because of injuries and
and
wear and tear.
if you slot her into any high speed division in the two high speed, the two promotions that have high speed, she would be a very good hand in both those.
I think you can even move her to Tokyo Joshi Pro, and she would have helped that roster.
Yeah, I mean
There is
that
nobody
that,
like
that
her.
yeah, but I don't want her in Tokyo Joshi because I don't care about Tokyo Joshi.
Oh, uh, god damn, Sondre.
I told
No,
people how I really feel.
but like,
Yes.
putting her into that roster, there's no one like her on
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
roster. So
No, 100%. But yeah, after this match, Sakura, it's kind of funny because after this match, she said that she wants to challenge for the Actress Girls belt at Korakuen Hall. And I remember I was like, wait, but you do know, you do know that Natsuki asked for the same thing earlier, right? And I'm sure some people in the
sure she
building
does.
but I'm sure some people in the building were like, "Wait, but Natsuki asked for that earlier." Um, but yeah, Mari came out said, "No, no, no, you can't do that. You won one match. You can't challenge for a belt." Um, so they made it into a singles match between these two, which later became a singles match for the vacant king to make the inaugural King of Entertainment champion.
Yeah,
But that wasn't said in this promo.
yes, yes, that's
And then they closed the show. They invited Tomoko Watanabe out to close the show with them. And that was it. Um, and yeah, later on the same day, Mari versus Sakura was made into the King of Entertainment in match. But yeah, so yeah, we pretty much agree that the Haruka and Maru versus Ichigogo match is the match of the month.
yeah.
Right, there's no other choice.
No other match is as good as that one.
Yeah. But we have, of course, on Monday, yes, on Monday, October 14th, we have Korakuen Hall. That will be the first of the three shows that will be happening now in October. They have a Osaka show on the 19th and a Shinkiba show at the end of the month on the 29th. And that is the month of October. We have the full card for Korakuen, which is always great to
Yes.
have. Uh, here
In
we will
4
have
days after the Korakuen, we should have had the card. Yes.
yes. uh, here we will have two new debuts,
Yep.
which is good. The roster keeps on growing. The opening match features one of these debuts, Anri. She will be teaming up with Nagisa Shiotsuki to face Shiaoba and Asakumiya of the superhuman army, Asaku army.
Yeah.
Should be interesting to see.
The Google Translate, or rather the automatic translation that they used for the poster, translate her as Henry. So we have Henry, and Nagisa facing Superhuman Asako army.
True. Then Nanami Togi and Keon Ren will be taking on the other debutee on this show, Miho Isuka and Nene Arata. Miho Isuka should be interesting to see. Nene, how long has Nene been gone? She hasn't been on the shows this
Okay,
month.
let's see. She was in the bad unit match.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was the last time we saw her. And then the next match is a 6-woman tag. Hinata Senya, Ayano Irie, and Yufa of the ActWres Killers versus the rookies. Erisa Nagai, Alice Ano, and Toiro Hina. Should be interesting to see how the rookies do against heels. I mean, they have been wrestling the like normal wrestlers, and now they will be doing going against heat workers.
Yeah, they will be wrestling. Rookies will be wrestling against Hinata. It will be funny.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then the big another ActWres 5 versus Killers match. This time, 2 out of 3 falls match. ActWres Killers will be the Great Asako, doing double duty. Asako is on this show. Haruka Ishikawa, Kyoka Iwai, and Maru versus Yuten Shuko, Naru, Riku Fukunaga, and Marina Sayahara. 2 out of 3 falls.
Do you think she's getting paid twice?
Asako?
Yeah, I hope so.
Maybe she politicked herself into being in the
that's
in the match.
through the politic machine, Asako Mia.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of weird that she gets thrown into this match because she hasn't been doing anything with Killers this month. Like Yufa makes much more choice like sense here.
But then you would have Great Asako against the rookies.
Put Nene in that match instead, and have like anyone else in that in Nene's spot.
Well, maybe the math doesn't work now. Maybe they don't have one more person there.
Bring back Tomoko Watanabe.
I don't think they want to pay Tomoko Watanabe for the Korakuen date.
They must have someone they could have slotted into that.
No, I think they could just like use, I don't know, maybe really the math doesn't work out. Maybe they discover that they have to have one person work twice.
Wow, that's crazy. I honestly, I'm looking at this. There isn't anyone else. That's everyone else is booked. That is crazy.
It doesn't work right now. The math doesn't work.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that is very interesting. But yeah, and after the ActWres 5 versus Killers match, it will be the double main event. They have nicknamed this the 2 title matches for the inaugural King of Ring Entertainment title. Mari versus Sakura Mizushima. Okay. Who do you think? Who is your money on to be the inaugural King of Entertainment champion? Yeah.
I think Mari is getting the belt.
Yeah.
And then you can do Mari beating everyone on the mid card in the semi main events of the Korakuens, and maybe main event some Shinkibas.
Yeah.
With her. I don't know, like
the Mari Lion King title reign for a year.
Yeah, maybe more. I don't know how long Princess Tenko will sponsor them. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Whatever she's doing.
What happens to this title when Princess Tenko is gone as a sponsor?
I hope it disappears into the ether.
Mari just starts carrying around this title no one cares about forever.
Like,
that would be very funny.
The issue with having titles out of your sponsors is that
yes, it will eventually leave. Yeah.
Probably let the sponsor beat you and give them the
Oh
belt
my
back.
god.
You know,
Have
like
the
Carmel
have
Ito is in All Japan or wherever he is.
yeah have Mari versus the Lion to decide who's gonna keep
My
the
God,
title.
it's an actual lion. I'd probably either animal cruelty or the lion eats Mari, and you do not want either of the results.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then actually, what match do you think closest? The AWG title or the King of Ring Entertainment title?
I don't actually know. I
Yeah,
hope
right.
it's the Act versus Natsuki and Natsuki wins, but
Yeah,
I don't have. I am not confident about that though.
yeah. But yeah, the main event: Act versus Natsuki for the AWG title.
If
Act's first title defense.
Sondre, if Natsuki wins, was the reign failure? Was the
Yes,
decision?
yes, 100%. Come on.
Yeah,
That, because
do you,
then it
do
would
you
be like,
think?
why didn't you guys do this in August?
Do you think Act convinced Sakaguchi to give her the title so she's protected in USA?
In the
That's
one
okay.
match.
Yeah, but did she know she's going to get booked only once and then spend the rest of the time in a hotel room?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Act was doing in the States. Like,
Yeah,
um,
what we got to see out of her is that we know that she had a single one match, and then she was posting pictures and videos out of her hotel room. That's everything she did.
yeah.
And if Act wins, do you think it's a dumb idea to run the match back again?
If they do this a third time, yeah, that would be very dumb.
No, no, no. I mean, if Act wins and then she gets another challengers later down the line, do you think it's a dumb idea to run against the match again? Like, if Natsuki wins, the reign was a failure and it was dumb. If
Yeah.
Act wins, the rematch was a dumb idea. If you know what I mean, like you
Yeah.
could have gotten someone else to challenge her, not
Yeah, I don't
beating
know.
Natsuki twice in a row. That's how I mean it. Like, I think
Yeah.
if Natsuki gets beaten twice in a row in a title match, it's dumb.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you something. When I was watching Queen of Villains, there were so many times I was thinking when Shigusa, the actress for Shigusa, had a scene. I was thinking it was Natsuki. I just wanted to say that. It was so many times. I was like, is Natsuki? But I just wanted to mention that. Check out the Queen of Villains show. It's very good.
I have it in my files. Yes.
Yes. But yeah, Natsuki should win this. And just have the title reign that she should have. Like, it makes sense business wise, I guess, but like, well, we will see how full Corkin is for this. How much of the Corkin attendance for this would you give to Act, and how much would you give to Princess Tenko?
I I don't know. I
Yeah,
have no idea.
yeah. Should be an interesting show. I I'm very interested to see how it goes. Right now, money is on Act retaining, and I still think they have a plan for Marino.
I hope so. I hope so.
But yeah, we will be back at the end of October. Of course, 2 shows after this Corkin to talk about at the end of October. And yeah, then we will be on the after this Corkin. We will be on the road to the year-end Corkin, which is happening on the 29th of December. And it looks like it's November will have 3 shows. December before Korakuen will have 2 shows, and then Korakuen as a third. And they also announced the January schedule. Definitely lessened than this year's schedule, which was like 5 shows. This year, in 2025, they will do 1 show on Itinion on the 4th, and 1 show on the 13th. So that's a slow start in 2025. But honestly, that's good for us. For us, it's good, but for them, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think they'll get the like more, because there's no Shinkiba dates yet announced. So I think there's possibility that they'll get more Shinkiba shows there. So I almost expect at least 4 shows. Or maybe
yeah, that could happen. Normally, when they announce the 2025 dates, no, when they announce the full, like more than one show for that month, it feels complete. But yeah, we never know. Well, do you have anything to say before we close the show?
As I said at the start, I think the September 2024 is one of the worst book month of this promotion. Outside of the month after the Exodus, May was like a complete disaster, where they basically were running out matches of leaders against the like unit members who were like closing down the shop, the units. And then they were also running matches with people who were leaving, but without telling us that they were leaving. So they were like doing stuff willy-nilly, and nobody knew what was going on. And they were preparing something that never really paid off. Uh, this month, there's a seemingly concerted, yeah, like effort to book as bad as possible, like killing the Marinos momentum, like doing a rematch for the title, creating new title, putting Mari in the main event or semi-main event for a new title versus Sakura, who, okay, Sakura is good person to choose to push quickly because she is on the verge of being pushable. But like doing it in one match basically, after she lost, was she the one who was pinned by Anna in the tag?
Who? I'm sorry.
Sakura.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was pinned on the first show and then won the main event of the second show and is in the semi-main event or main event of the korakuen. Like,
Yeah.
and then and beforehand, I don't remember any victories, like actual big victories she had. So like, what's going on? And Natsuki being in the openers against rookies and not even winning the openers, like, it's really bad.
Yep. Yeah. I hope October can get us back on some track with this promotion.
Yeah.
As I feel like we say at the end of every episode this year, ever since Exodus. But yeah, should be interesting to see. I am definitely looking forward to Korakuen to see what happens here. And yeah, I think that's enough for this episode. We will be back at the end of October. Check out some of our others. Well, some of my other stuff. Check out the Fighting Mary Core. Me and Far, are gonna have a big talk about the Queen of Villain show on the next episode. Just a little mini review, but also we are also of course going to be talking about the Korakuen Hall that Marigold just had, and their current attendance problems. And of course, the Dramatic Dream Dragons will be back also, I think, this weekend to talk about all of the crazy stuff happening in Dragon Gate right now. And Dylan will be back, which we have missed him a lot because he has been dealing with some stuff. Reach out to Dylan Fox if you haven't. He is in a bad place. He lost someone personal, and he needs help. But yeah, until next time, we will. I'm sorry, I'm making a mess of the closing here, but I always do. I will definitely keep people updated on what will happen here with ActWres, because I feel like there will come a time for ActWres right now where it's either a jump on moment or a jump off moment for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that is something I want to get to talk about on this show, because there might come a time where we will have to take a break from covering this promotion.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to end on that sad note. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.